But he will finish this off for sure.
A knight should help. Our codex commands it. We must thank the gods for this victory,
Good work, Eyck.
both great and just.
Here we are, back in Thronebreaker then. Going to Dragovad's rescue. It's right next to us. Take a look at the map here. And I'm guessing there's going to be a big fight here. So before we do that, we're actually going to update our deck a little bit. And let's just check there's nothing to say in here. Yeah, nothing has anything to say here. He just has the stats for us. So we've got 6 of the 10 golden chests found. We will finish that up before we end here. But we'll go to the command tent here, load our deck up, and I think we want to try something a little different here. We've been spamming the Scytheman quite a bit. I want to go with these guys. I want to recruit a couple more of the pikemen, or go with a pikeman damage deck, because I think we need to answer engines a little bit better. So the max we can have is 5. We're going to run all 5 of those. And then we're going to change Warhammer, because Warhammer's really not working out well. So this could be really valuable. I think we're going to go with the broadsword. Then we're going to go with the damage-based deck. So we're going to use the arbalist here as opposed to the scythemans. We'll cut the scytheman. That was a drummer. Drummers are good for tutoring stuff out. We are 10 provisions over and 2 cards. So we need 2 5s or a 7. I think what we'll do... is remove a Wagenberg. Or both Wagenbergs. Because Wagenbergs, they really have been working out great for us. They do combo quite well with what we have, though, so I do want 1, I think. Field Medic is what we'll be removing here. That hasn't been working out great. And then we can go with you. We have 11 provisions left. We'll go second Wagenberg. We need to remove 4. It's kind of difficult. Like, Reynard, I think, because we don't really have orders. Cut Reynard for a 5. It feels bad not having Reynard in the deck. We can't make more of these, can we? We can't make another one of these drummers. Let's see, can we make another one? Yeah. Alright, so we updated our deck a bit here. Caldwell, we got very consistent stuff here. Can we make another one of these too? Okay. We used up a lot of our resources for this. But now we have the War Wagon. Where is he? Oh, another one of those. So we have 5 War Wagons that trigger combo with the Arbalisters. We got the Drummers. The Wagenbergs work really well with this. And we're over by 11 and 2 cards. Oops, I didn't want to cut a Wagenberg. Of these... I think what we want to do... Maybe just one of these. The card I think least valuable here is probably the Drummer. We did make a couple more, though. Wagenberg puts us over by 1. We did drop a provision somewhere. What's a 4? Oh, you're a 3. We'll throw in 1 field medic, I guess. 1 field medic, and then go with the 2 drummers for now. We'll try this. We might be a little short in the drummers, but we have Caldwell to pull stuff out. Reynard's a 9. I wonder if we can fit Reynard by cutting this and this. And 10 provisions. We don't have a 10. We got another drummer back in. And then we need 5 more. Short 5. I really do want the 2 Wagenbergs. Let's do this. We're going to go with this. This is our deck here. So, we have Caldwell. We did remove Reynard for now because we don't have the order-based deck. We have the War Wagons, which will spawn a bunch of guys. We have the Arbalist, which will then do damage based on those guys. The Drummers will play these out of our deck because they're both Blitz cards. We have the Rivian Pikeman, which will be a deploy, summon a whole bunch of guys, and then the Wagenberg will be our big AoE, like, finisher type card. So this is what we're going to do. And then we'll just walk over here and see what happens.
Look at the palisades. The machines of war. Too many to count.
I cannot fathom it. Has Nilfgaard sent all its forces into Lyria?
No, your grace. But a single army.
Gods protect us.
It's a big army, guys.
The Queen uttered a juicy curse. Dragovad stood before them, Nilfgaardians all round it. 3, perhaps 4 battalions of armored infantry, arbalists and cavalry behind them. Trebuchet volleys had punched holes in the walls, while battering rams had twisted the main gate open. But elsewise, the city was mere moments
Well, that's not
from
good.
falling to the foe.
Meve attack.
Doomed. We stand not a chance. Nilfgaard outnumbers us twofold. More.
Then our men must put double the spirit into
That's a good
the
point.
fight. Double the heart. Lyria!
Emboldened by their
We are behind
valiant
them, right?
commander,
And like their supply
the
camp?
Lyrians
It shouldn't be too
charged
bad.
headlong at Nilfgaard's lines into a hail of bolts
I guess
and
not. We're
arrows.
attacking the front. Pretense of power. Oh, this is a 20. Okay. Story battle. Special rules. Alright. Let's see what we got for special rules here. Eliminate Vreemde Commander. We will do that. These come out of our deck. Out of our deck. Out of our deck. And this looks pretty good. I have a Wagenberg. Yeah, let's use this.
Attack! Rid this city of all black.
Okay, these we were wanting to get rid of.
Your Grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is damage all... Oh. Well, that's really helpful. So this damages all of our guys by 1. If we can just get Wagenberg to live, we can wipe all these in 1 turn. So that's our plan. Just have Wagenberg live. That gives it 1 armor. That'll help protect it a little bit. Okay, I think we got our plan. So what we do here is we just play something in its row. We fire this, and boom, no more trebuchets. That's a good start. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And we don't have a second Wagenberg, but what we can do is start going with the trip with the arbalisters and the drummers. Problem is we could just replay Wagenberg. We definitely want to kill Vreemde Commander. We don't have to do it round 1 though. Keep that in mind. We don't have to do it round 1. We just have the 1 arbalist and no Caldwell to play more. Both have 8 cards. Okay, we'll just try and play down to 7 and go from there. Let's thin with Pikemen, though.
Oh, Lyrian
We'll thin with Pikemen. We need to kill him in 1 turn, I think. It's going to be really difficult. So we just can't use order abilities. I think we would need 2 Wagenbergs to maybe kill him with an Arbalist deploy. So we'll just put this guy back in our hand and try and do that next round. He's passing, so that's good. We need a fair bit of points, but we can just Fortitude Tonic to get it. It's 10. Now we'll try and kill Vreemde Commander. That way he doesn't carry over to round 3. So we want double Wagenberg for that. That's our plan. We did draw both, and then we want Arbalists, I think. So Arbalist will finish it off. Double Wagenberg. We want Spawn guys. Actually, he has those Order guys, so let's just put some of these back, actually.
The captives didn't deceive. It's fortunate we snared those reinforcements.
That is a good thing, isn't it? Good thing. Okay, so we go Wagenberg. We need 2 Wagenbergs to live, basically. Go second Wagenberg. Yeah, thinking about it, I forgot this order doesn't come back. We should have put these guys ranged. So we'll go War Wagon, that'll spawn some armor.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
All we want to do here is get rid of the Vreemde and kind of go to around 3, we can manage better. That's our plan. There's the Pikeman, so what does he do? Deploy, draw, Death Wish, discard all. Maybe we can mill him a little bit. Mill the AI. Alright, we're going to play another one of these.
Can't take it.
Okay, so we have 13 damage here. Then we can move one of these and fire an Arbalist.
Yes.
That should be good. That is our plan. So what we'll do is move the infantry. It does give him some stuff, but well, we can go Arbalist.
I'm a monster.
Actually, we could just go leader on this. Boom. And then we can fire yours. Discard. And he's gone.
They retreat! Your Majesty, the city's ours!
Got him.
The Nilfgaardians fled in panic, abandoning war machines, shields, and arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. "Warrior Queen," they shouted. "Meve, Meve."
Yeah, we all like Meve. Good guys. Smart.
Hear that, your grace.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town.
Probably not
what
good.
Can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads. All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the
That's not good.
harvest. Your Grace, the war's just begun, I know. All coins should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dragovad no gold, there will be hunger. With all the attendant discord.
We don't want that. Unfortunately, we spent all of our money buying troops, so we can't actually give them money, even if we wanted to.
You saw the state of the garrison here. Its men fought barefoot, no foot wrappings even. Is my meaning clear? I must have a strong army to command. Lacking that, other towns will fall, more grain stores will burn, and famine will visit not Dragovad alone,
That's a
but
good point.
all Lyria.
Good point.
Caldwell, the gold I need very much.
As you command, Your Grace?
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again, doubt it not. We must move
Should
on.
probably start keeping a little bit of gold in case of these things coming up.
Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. We'll have much to discuss. Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Well, no more Count Caldwell. Unfortunate. Did get bribery, though. Or fake florid in this game. Let's check that out.
Meve's 2 adjutants bowed and left the queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent. Yet sensing her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Let's go, Meve. That's the reason everyone likes you. Yeah, there's a golden chest in there.
Guardian boot. Thought 'twere certain as snow comes with winter. Kings and emperors fight. Leave the... Your Majesty, you saved us. And not Your Majesty, we'd live... Your Majesty...
Good for you. Alright, so let's see what we have over here. Is this the correct way? Okay, so we're going to check out this little island over here. I do remember a golden chest somewhere around here. Could just scout the area, I guess. We are spending a lot of gold lately. So where's our main quest? Down here? Yeah, I'll just pick up everything on this island and head over to this side. And there's that golden chest we saw earlier. Gotta go back and get that. Sure, need the money. A lot of stuff they left around here, which is good. We really need this after making all those soldiers. Ooh, we got a message. That's a devious plan, isn't it? That should be everything on that little island. Oh, we missed one thing. Pile of wood here. We do need that. Thank you. Go by Dragovad and head south, and let's see what we get. See what happens down here. Might as well send out scouts again at this point. Okay, yeah, we didn't miss anything. Didn't miss anything. Alright.
Golden armor.
If you're attacked from marauders, they ask for a group of soldiers to remain protection. We could use a morale boost. I think we can use money. The morale boost we can beat. I'm pretty sure we can beat stuff with our own, like, deck and skill and stuff. I think we can just get the money here. We can spare a couple soldiers.
Golden armor, ducked, long,
see if he has something else to say. Does not. What's on here? Scout a bit more. New markers. Very nice. Ooh, question mark point of interest. We'll check that out. Head along down here. Some nice little tree here.
Neve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing, when all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake.
That's not good.
Blood. The medic's diagnosis:
unsurprising.
poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside.
Nilfgaard, come on.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the thing. In the interim, your Majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
Great. Thanks a lot, Nilfgaard. You know, there's a reason no one likes you. Let's go to the signpost. I'll just grab some stuff in here. Something else on the road we'll check out. Open up that, get some wood. Do have some upgrades we'll check out.
The lady, a strange boat floated past.
Red sails, interesting. Who said that, you?
Where's Yanko? Milady, a strange boat floated past. Milady, a strange... Where's
I don't know who
Yanko?
Yanko is. Apparently he's gone. This guy's got a question mark. Let's see what he has to say. Do we want his offer? Yes, I think we do. What a good guy.
Astrologers... All Nilfgaardian dwellings increase population. The shadow of death's fallen over Illyria. Tribes in the south this way. Astrologers...
Cool. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, so we'll beat this point of interest first, though. Let's check out the tent again. And see what we've got here. Command tent. Should have a new card. This. Fake Florin. Force 2 units to... Yeah, that's going in here. That's better than all these. This combo's nice, so I think I'll take out Decoy. This combo's kind of fun. We did lose Caldwell, so we need a 6 to put in our deck. This looks pretty good. And we've done all these conversations, yeah. So, training ground. No, that's not what I wanted to click. This. Isn't there an upgrade we want to do? This. So we can gain a recruit after the battle, gain gold for every battle. We need to unlock more upgrades for our troops, so that's good here. Got the fake Florin. I did notice something here though. Got the reports we gotta read. Alrighty. And there was a question mark down here. Let's see what that point of interest was.
Horns sounded.
Lippy.
Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders, this far inland.
But this was no time to be bewildered.
Why are the Skelligers here?
Spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain.
Because that's what that
leapt
guy
into the
said.
fray.
He said there's a weird boat. Makes sense. 150. Shortened battle. Our deck's really good in shortened battles now, I think. That's probably why we changed it, because there were so many shortened battles. Low morale isn't awesome. This duel will probably be pretty clutch here. These combo pretty well. Let's go with this hand, actually. This hand's pretty good.
Reynard, what the devil? Sea raiders here.
After one turn, on turn start, force the highest unit to damage Lippy by its power. Okay, so actually this Wagenberg's just garbage. That's unfortunate. What's not garbage are these war wagon guys.
Can't take it anymore.
So I think we just have to kill him, pretty much.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
If we can get him to damage these, the Death Wishes will be nice. But if he gets a big unit, we can make him duel his own guys. That's nice for us.
Hungry like a wolf, I am.
The gods are with us!
He's got allied damage boosting going on. Let's go. Let's just try and get. We'll just shoot damage into him. I think that's the plan. Just keep damaging him. He will get value from these. Oh, highest includes his own. I realized that. But yeah, we can just shoot a bunch of damage from these guys then. He'll boost up, then do his duel. And then we can just keep spamming out damage from these guys.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
I don't think so, Lippy. Now we've got the loyal ability, which will do quite a bit. So let's kill off one of them. Now his guys are higher again.
I promise you a quick death.
Like that's our death wish though. So I think Wagenburg's pretty safe to play now. We'll give it some armor.
What is it?
He tries to knock the armor off. Let's go with our regiment drummer.
Left, right, left, right.
Let's see what he gives us. We just want to keep our guys low, I think.
Sailed into troubled waters, mate.
Oh, that's really good. Let's play it here. We don't get all five, but the Wagenburg gets a bunch. We'll play the Wagenburg's ability here too. And let's go. We can force 2 units to duel. We don't actually. Actually, we could make something big. Let's make one of these guys big so we death wishes it, and we can get some more damage onto him from his 12, right? Like that.
You've got stones, wench.
Thanks, Lippy.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
He might actually win this. This isn't a very big boost. Which is good.
Give us all you got!
Then we go, we can do the force to duel now. We want to do the force to duel first, so you duel this. Oh, we can't target leaders with it. That's right, it's got restraint. Forgot about restraint.
It's
pretty close.
On you swabbies. What do you say?
That's pretty close. Okay, so now I think we know what we want to do. I think I know. This actually, this negative morale is actually good for us, which is kind of funny. But what we want to do is we want to have all of our damage cards, basically. We want these guys to spawn, then we want damage, which means we don't want this Murloc, and we don't want this Fortitude Tonic. So we want these guys. The drummers are fine. But I think I'd rather have Arbalists. Dang, we drew 2 of those.
Gotta go!
Reynard, what the devil? Sea Raiders here.
Okay, so now I think we know what we want. No Wagenburgs, a bit unfortunate. We got the Arbalists, though. We want to trigger a bunch of their loyals. Let's go with War Wagon.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
The gods are with us!
Alright, so we just keep our guys low, and then he just damages his own guys. That's the plan. It's a good plan. Do this.
For Rivia!
Very nice. Now we know how this works.
Let us put our steel to the test!
We have to play this at some point. Might as well play it now.
Oh,
We're holding off on this to try and get a couple of loyals. That's a 6. Let's just play the drummer.
Army's a waste of time for
this.
one like me.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Good luck with that one, Lippy. This time we're gonna stop you. That's a 6 again. Let's just do it. Fire this one.
One bolt.
And I see hit his own guy.
More hawk devour ye!
Let me go here again.
Give me a target.
Making a lot of progress against Lippy this time. I think we figured it out.
I promise you a quick
We know what to do here. We can't force him to duel.
Can't take it anymore.
Bunch of damage on his own guy again. We're gonna keep our guys small.
Ogre Blackhand's taking on
small.
new swabbies. What do you say?
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
You've got stones, wench.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
You can try to win them all. But
We just have this one loyal left. Hopefully it's gonna be enough. This won't actually do anything.
Gods are blowing fair winds.
But I think we've got enough here when we do this. I think that's enough. What do we want to force to duel? I think we want to force this to duel so we get the Death Wish. Dang, we wanted to hit this. Well, I think we might have enough. Do get him this time. Very nice, very nice. Close. The Death Wish was a kind of a risk we probably didn't need to take, but we did anyway.
The Skelligers fought hard, fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force
No surprise
won
there.
the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs, I must admit, I've ever admired.
Well, you're right scrappy for landlubbers. Lippy Gudmund applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink
Thanks,
your
Lippy.
health.
Oh, we got Marindrome Bear. Let's check that one out. Do we want to punish him? Oh, this seems like a much better idea.
That we shall yet see, sir. We must know something first. What brings you this far inland? What drove you from the sea?
Meve asked, crossing her arms.
Ha! What always drives us? Looting and pillaging. The coast's picked clean since long, so we set our longships up the Aruga for gold and glory.
Not surprising.
Amusing. I always assumed you to be honourable folk.
And who dares to claim elsewise?
Your very actions do so. You've attacked a land preoccupied, a land already
good
at war
point.
with invaders. But I suppose it makes sense. You've ever feared to attack Imperials?
The Queen
Ooh.
prodded gently.
What did you say, wench?
Gudmund had quickly turned red with rage.
I'll prove just how wrong you are, I will. Why, we'll be drinking mead from Nilfgaardian helmets for sundown. Follow me now!
That sounds
Meve
much better.
smiled as she watched the islanders gather their gear and prepare to march. She doubted not in the least that Gudmund would honor his pledge.
Sounds pretty useful. Let's go, Lippy.
Here the damage seems not so great.
It appears Nilfgaard's not yet turned its forces towards the capital.
That's good news.
We're likely to encounter no more than pathfinders and foragers.
So I hope.
I've got something on the map here. Our tent. What is it? Got the Marindrome. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're putting that in. It sounds... Let's just take out the... let's take this combo out. We'll just go Marindrome. Let's put in the ones that don't combo together because I like them. We'll do this. And then if we take a look at the map... Alright, Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's send out a quick scout, make sure we didn't miss something right by us. We did not. And I think we'll just head along into this castle. See what's going on there. Or this fortress. Apparently nothing's going on in here. Signpost, we definitely want that. Something's going on in this town. Probably enter that from this town. See what's going on in here.
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Niamh had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Crydam, fresh recruits would be
pretty
waiting
nice,
to join
wouldn't
her
it?
growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
That's not good. We could do this, we could do this, or we can do the one that always seems to work.
Since love of country seems insufficient motivation,
Niamh said, standing up from behind the table.
we must make coins speak. Sergeant, announce that all new recruits will receive twice the usual soldier's pay.
Though costly, Niamh's decision brought immediate results. Lured by the promise of gold,
Not surprising.
townsfolk in droves enlisted with the garrison. The Queen left Crydam poorer, but encouraged, as she had a stronger
Worth
force
it.
in tow.
Nothing stirs a soldier's soul.
Clinkety clinket gold.
Nothing stirs.
Very nice. What is it? Pick this up.
A dragon! A live one!
No, you haven't.
My own eyes. I'd winged like a bat and a mess of teeth. A dragon! A
Is
dragon!
there really a dragon around here? I found that very unlikely. That was not the right button. I wanted this one. Let's head up around here. I saw something to pick up. Oh, I guess there is a puzzle down here. Well, let's see what that is. First, I have to grab this loot. Totally worth it. Let's go check this out. What is going on down here with this puzzle? It's a wyvern. Kill the wyvern. If there are no cows left, we lose. Alright. Protect the cows. Protect the cows, kill the wyvern. Got it. Okay, what do you do? Every 2 turns, consume a random cow. So we need to do damage to you. Wagenberg, so how many turns is this going to take? Random cow is annoying. Go. Reynard can play Arbalists? No, it can't. We have these guys. So Reynard just resets the order. I feel like we should do damage with these and get the cows to 1. That's probably the secret here. We probably go with these and do their damage early, then reset them. Doing his consumes. We don't want to kill the cows. So we don't want to do 4 damage, which means we use this now.
Can't take it anymore.
I clicked the wrong thing there. I meant to click this one that did 3, not this one that did 1. Try that again. Like this. Oh, this one does 3. That's what I wanted to do earlier. Now we got the Arbalest and Reynard. Look at those charges.
One bolt.
Okay, so we go you.
Give me a time.
No leader. This. We have Reynard give us back orders.
Her Majesty
And
is
then we go 3, and then we go 1. Yeah, that's what I wanted the first time. GG, Mr. Wyvern. Yeah, that seems like a complex potion no one's ever going to get. Can't go down there. We can get our morale up. Why not? Let's look at the map. That should be everything down here. We'll head up into these villages and just grab some stuff.
Something's wrong at Abbott's Ravine. I heard whinnies and screams at first.
Ooh, it's not good. We'll have to go check that out.
Why ever did the Night on the Eye Road, a day afore last, claim the beast's called a
girly Cora? I'm not forgetting that. That's what I'm calling it from now on. It's the girly Cora. It's girly Cora from now on. Because that's funny. What do we have over here?
A contract.
So I didn't mean to click. Not sure what the contract was for now. Did we go in here and see this guy? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Just didn't recognize it from this sign. Herbalist, piece of a card. Done. So we have Dimeridium Bomb. Let's take a look at that. We got a new card. New card is pretty exciting. Alright, so what is in this tent here? We got the bomb. Restore all enemy units to their base power. Well, that seems pretty good, so we're going to put that in here. That seems really good. Go up. Oh, puzzle. Hard as a rock. Oh boy, Guardian of the Treasure. Could use some treasure though. Shortened battle. Puzzle. What do we have here? If there are 3 or more copies of this, combine it into Lesser Dow. Death Wish, spawn 2 boulders. What are we supposed to do? Eliminate all the foes. Okay, so I don't know what Lesser Dow is. There are 3 or more Lesser Dow that combines to the regular Dow. Okay, we want stuff with order, probably. So what actually does damage here? War Wagon does the Death Wish on the guys, which we can trigger with the Foragers. Wagenberg, I think we want for the when there's the most guys out. Let's just start building that up. Let's play the Forager. That was not the right card.
Oh, be ashamed to let this beauty go to waste.
Well, let's do this correctly real quick. You didn't see nothing. Nothing happened. So we're gonna start the Wagenberg. I said Forager. I meant the War Wagon so we could destroy the guys with the Foragers. To do that though, we'll go with the Arbalist first. We'll kill this.
Arbalist at your command.
And then we can remove these. And he'll get more. And they'll combine to this. Then we kill this. This is 5, which is the Death Wish on this, so I think we use this here. Go War Wagon.
You can try
and now we go Foragers. Destroy unit on the right.
I only loot corpses, but sometimes.
And now we go Forager again. And that gives us 3. And then we get this. On 2 turns, destroy all enemies. Well, I wasn't aware of that. So I think we're dead. But, yeah.
Armor won't say.
Alright, now that we know what the Dow actually does. Oh, we could have won. Oh, no, we couldn't have. Alright, now we know what the Dow does. So we need 9 damage in 1 turn at the end. That can come from Wagenberg. Let's just open with the Arbalist.
Give me a time.
We need 1 Arbalist for the end. Wagenberg. And then we set up the War Wagon guys. Now we use the Wagenberg to kill these.
Hungry like a wolf.
I'll get enough. Our turn. Now we go for Forager.
Use it.
And now we reset with Reynard. Then next turn, oh, we got the Predator turn. Now we reset with Reynard. Like this. And now we do our second Forager.
If the ring won't come off,
now he gets the Dow. And now we just go Lyrian Arbalist and the Wagenberg order. And he's gone. Nice. We're on a runestone. Getting a lot of cards here. Not that I mind. Let's check the map. Yeah, we'll just head along the left and then back down. Send some scouts out again. We've got plenty of money. Yeah, we'll do that. Run by all these chickens. Oh, let's hit this real quick in case we need it. There's a tree here. Okay, something happened down here that's pretty suspicious. I'm sure we're gonna have a fight down there or something. Let's talk to this guy first. He claims he saw something, buried treasure. Let's see. Alright, fine, give it to me. It's by a tree with the benches. Alrighty, we're gonna go find it. Got this wood. Grab these recruits. Head up here. What's going on here, guys?
As Meave and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached their ears.
I beg your pardon. I've heard enough. A duel.
Naturally.
I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your ass a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
The Queen approached the arguing parties.
Don't
Two
sound like nobles.
Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly she ascertained they were up in arms over ownership of an orchard lying between their estates. Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other.
Well, this doesn't sound good.
Upon spotting Meave, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? Oh, let me at him. Farman's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meave agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here, as regards the title to the land. Yet your Grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute, whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
We could order the orchard to be divided. I don't think that's a good solution. However, despite however much we might favor the Mansfields here, I think we have to go with the law here.
This situation is clear as the day,
said the Queen.
The orchard's rightfully Cartwright's and must remain so.
Your Grace!
Mansfield started angrily.
For years I've loyally served the crown.
I ask that you continue to do so and respect my judgment then.
Lord Mansfield turned green, then red, then blue, as he passed from envy through irritation to deep ire. Yet in the end he accepted his ruler's judgment. Lord Cartwright, his joy hardly contained, knew how to show gratitude, ordering the best of his men-at-arms to join Meave's force.
What is it, Mansfield? Hey, whence? What is it, man?
I wonder what else we can find around here. Oh, shovel. There we go. That's the map spot. Very nice. Good thing we found that, and let's grab this wood pile. And this. Yeah, we need to upgrade our movement speed again. Got awful dark for a second there. What's going on here? Spooky place. Should be everything up here. Oh, there's one pile down here. Alright, we're going to take a look at what this was. Actually, I'm not really sure what we got. Oh, that's the runestone. Kill all allies and boost them by 2. That's pretty good too. Let's do this. We do have a lot of swarmy guys. We have enough control, I think. Go here, then head across the bridge. I see somebody right there. What do we have?
On their way to the capital, Neve and company happened one fine day upon a lone rider. Had I been at her side, I would immediately have recognized his passionate gaze and altogether chivalrous mien.
Identify yourself, sir, and your intent.
Eyck of Denel I am dubbed, and my design I never conceal.
Here we go.
The good book says the world is a garden which the gods once conferred upon man, and we men have this garden neglected. In consequence, all manner of filth has made its lair here. Drowners, ghouls, and other
Alright, Eyck, what do you got? What'd you find?
I have sworn ne'er to rest until the day when, with the gods' help, I have rid the world of these beasts and pests. I wander all lands, seeking out evil and facing it in mortal combat.
Who do we spy? A knight errant?
Just as likely a madman.
Alright, Eyck, what are you after?
How goes your hunt? Caught the trail of any monster?
Monster? Too fair a term by far. An exceptionally vile worm has made its lair in nearby caverns. It is said to be the very distillation of filth. A slithering horror.
Thank you, Eyck, for all those names.
Macabre. Its head, that of a wild cat of Ophir. Its maw full of spiked teeth. The wings of a bat it is said to have. The tail of a scorpion, and from it a thick venom drips.
Manticore?
Learned men call this variety a Manticore, or Mardiacore.
Perhaps it will be most prudent
that would be
to
smart.
send for a witcher.
A witcher? Soulless automatons they are, all, feeding on common folks' fears. What they demand gold to do, I perform without
Alright, Eyck, but do they do a better job?
Sir Eyck, far be it from me to discourage you. Your endeavor is noble, no doubt, but from what I have heard, manticores are exceedingly dangerous beasts.
To defeat this filth alone could be a difficult task, I'll not deny. Yet try it I must, for it is what I have sworn before the gods.
Yeah, let's get Eyck in our army. That seems like a good idea.
We shall help you find and fight the Manticore, provided you then pledge to help us fight an even fiercer and filthier beast.
Of course, my lady. Yet what manner of horror is it? A viper? A griffin?
Well, I think I know what it is. I think it's Nilfgaard.
Were it only. 'Tis a beast of 1,000 heads, covered in black armor, its fire consuming whole villages.
Noble lady, I know bestiaries only in parts, yet I've seen some of the world, and never have I heard of such a terror.
You need but look about you, and spot Nilfgaard's legions.
Devastating. But you must forgive me, your grace. This struggle between realms is not one
you sure about
to
the
which
egg?
I can lay a hand.
A Manticore. How great is its appetite? How many men does it fell? In a moon, let us say.
It changes. At a time when the horror broods, it
a
may
lot.
be as many as 20.
I see. As now you must. Nilfgaard in my capital could mean as many as 20,000 felled. You live to fight evil, injustice, do you not? You can fight none greater than by doing so at my side.
The Manticore, your grace, must fall first. As to what happens later, I shall need to consult the good book and
Sounds fair enough,
petition the
Eyck.
gods.
Oh, nice. We got him.
Agreed, so be it. This monster, where lies its lair? Where does it prowl?
To the north, my queen. A few
Oh,
leagues
I know where we're going. To the north.
Not a scrap.
Right up here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Now let's see what Eyck does. If we're fighting this for him, he might as well be in the army. Where is he? Whenever an ally takes damage, strengthened by 1. We don't really synergize with that too much. But kind of feeling it. Let's just go with 1 Wagenberg, and we'll put in you. Well, then we can't reset, because you want to reset the Wagenberg. I think does damage to our allies. We're 5 under here. We could remove the drummers. Put in Reynard and then get another 6. We have all the 6s we can fit, though. We'll just go with 1 provision under, so we can use these 2.
Not a scrap. A whole village. Hallowed, mother. Not a scrap.
Ooh, here's its lair.
'Tis in these ravines. The beast is near.
There's a cave.
I sense it.
At the furthest depth of the winding, gloomy canyon, scouts found the maw of a great cavern. Among the boulders outside it, whitening bones lay strewn.
Eyck.
Eyck dismounted and drew his blade.
By the god's grace, we found the beast's lair,
he said, lifting his gaze to the heavens.
We need them but to extend their favor as we battle the filth.
Yeah, we're gonna get this guy.
Meve cast a critical eye at her shield. Wood clad in leather and thin plate. Enough to stop a sword, certainly, but would it
Probably
protect
not.
her from a beast's raging blow? Noticing her hesitation, Reynard approached the queen and said,
Your Grace, none will utter a disparaging word should you step back.
Exactly.
But they will think them,
replied Meve.
and that's bad enough. The war has begun. I can't appear weak to my fighting men.
Without awaiting an answer, Meve strode into the cave. The rest of the company followed, equally full of fear and faith in their queen and commander. Moments later, a great and powerful roar filled.
This is why we like Meve. 45. Eliminate the Manticore. Special rule: shorten battle. Okay. Let us see. So Eyck's here. He's probably good versus the Manticore. Like, that's why we included him. What do we have here? Okay, there's a lot to read. Let's read this first. Head. Damage myself by 6 when another limb is destroyed. Death Wish, we win. So this moves us from ranged to melee, and melee to ranged. Every 4 turns on turn start, damage all units on the melee row by 2. This destroys the leftmost unit on the melee row. Okay. So Eyck's gonna be pretty good here. Got the bear. This won't be very useful. This damage will be useful. And we got this. Let's go with this.
And I beheld the beast. Profane horns did
Thanks, Eyck.
adorn his wicked brow.
God's protectors.
Alright. Well, there's only one way to start this. This is on the melee row, ranged row, melee row. We'll just go with the pikemen. We don't have our Wagenberg. Probably because we only have 1 now, but...
Beware its claws. The hardest plate may
Well, that's not
shred
good.
like
Let's just use this. These are all wells. I think we get rid of these first. Alright, so now we're here. War wagon.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Alright, so now we've got damage from Arbalest, which we want to start using to kill these limbs. You can never destroy our guys now. Yeah, you tell him, Eyck. Got another Arbalister here. This is gonna hurt when he uses that, but we get death wishes. If we killed the tail. Alright. Now I think we just go to another Arbalist. Let's remove this. And then we can damage the right wing. Trigger some loyals. We have a lot of damage in our deck, which is pretty handy for this. This is 7. Let's kill this off then. This is another big one. This is 9. We'll kill this one.
One gold.
This turn we will go for our heal. We can't do a bear transform then, so we'll just transform one of these guys. And now we can go with this and trigger the loyal. Not quite enough. But he will finish this off for sure.
A knight should help. Our codex commands it. We must thank the gods for this victory,
good work, Eyck.
Both great and just.
Got an achievement. I must have... Did I miss this before? Huh.
With Eyck at their side, the Lyrians fell the Manticore. Later, it was said, the beast's dying wail, multiplied and strengthened as it passed through the caverns, could be heard as far as Spala.
Your Grace, many monarchs have I met in my time, yet none proved as virile in battle as did your Majesty.
Virile? I dislike the term. Seems not to suit a woman. I prefer valiant.
Good job,
Yet
Eyck.
grateful I am for the compliment. Now pray reveal, have you made your decision? Will you swear to serve me? Are you prepared to take an oath?
I am not, Your Grace. I can serve only the gods. Yet, I do believe them to be on your side as one unjustly and treacherously attacked. Thus I see nothing wrong in assisting you.
Then I am content and welcome
Sir
you
Eyck,
in my
let's
ranks,
go.
Sir Eyck of Denel.
The knight errant bowed low from the waist. So low, in fact, the gambeson neath his mail creaked. Meve could only hope he would battle Nilfgaardians as boldly as he faced beasts.
Like, I must have missed that. Manticore trophy. I must not have insisted the first time I went to play through this. Let's check out what we got, though. So we have the Manticore trophy. Oh, yeah, that seems pretty good. As opposed to the banner. We're going to try this for now.
I see you found the mess tent. How's the ale? Not too warm, I hope.
'Tis not for me to say, Your Majesty. My tankard holds but milk of the goat.
Milk? A witless prank.
Probably wants it.
I shall tell the quartermaster at once what I think of such...
Unnecessary, Your Grace. I called for the beverage.
Is that so? Well then.
Good book
the
again.
Good book states clearly, The shadow of spirits obscureth light most true, and leadeth thee from the path of virtue.
Right.
Yeah, I could believe that.
I suppose there's something to it.
My soul sings to hear your affirmation, your grace. If ever you wish to discuss the good book and the wisdoms contained,
I'm sure you've a lot to say about it,
hesitate
Eyck.
not to find me.
Certainly, I shall remember that. Your crusade against monsters. Have you been at it long?
Come next Bellatane, it will be 20 years, your grace. Though there was one extended interruption.
For what reason? Had you grown weary of the knight-errant's life?
Not in the least. Never shall I cease in my quest to cleanse the world of filth and abominations. But at times evil puts up rather a good fight. I ventured forth to slay a dragon once, a gold one, as it were, calling itself Villa Tretormeft, or the like. Its very name, as is evident, a vile
Try to kill a
toil
dragon,
of the tongue
Eyck.
and wafting wickedness. A great many mercenaries embarked on the
What if I've heard of this before?
lured by the promise of coin in heaps. The Crinford Reavers, Yarpen Zigrin, and a band of dwarves. Even, curse the word, a witcher. One Yennefer.
Wow, insulting Yennefer now, too.
Sorceress at
And
his
Yennefer's our
side.
favorite, so...
That name I've heard.
But at the deciding moment, when the beast challenged all, I alone emerged to face it. Alas, well, shame burns me to admit it. I returned from the battle upon my shield. Figuratively. Literally. I returned in pieces. For 2 years, I lay in the temple of Melitele in Alanda. Mother Neneke, God's protector, nursing me back to full health. And only when I could once more grip my sword did I return to the path I'd chosen.
And the dragon? What was its fate?
Some claim it flew off to Zerrikania, though it very well might yet lurk here, awaiting the opportune moment.
I'm not
to
sure that's the
terrorize
dragon's
folk of the
goal.
north again.
Farewell, Eyck.
Alright, how close are we to the end here? Pretty close. Pretty close indeed. We missed something up here, right? Yeah, we did. By the pond. This. Okay. Had to make sure it wasn't a golden chest or something. Grab this. We'll head in this little camp and see what's going on down here.
One of them golden stones belongs on the side of my own ship. Milf Guardians make for good prisoners, good slaves. They got black shit. One of them.
This where Lippy went to? Good work, Lippy. Good work. I'm guessing that if you didn't come down here, we would have fought these guys. Yeah, Lippy came down here. Saved us a fight. Good work, Lippy. Do you have one more question mark? Yeah, we'll head up to the main quest here. Lippy made a brawl. Yeah, we have money now. We can pay for the damages. Marindrome. Vengeance. Another one of these. We're getting a lot of cards. What is this one? Destroy the highest ally and play 2 allies from your graveyard. I think we need to edit our deck a little bit to make that work. So we'll just hold off on that one for now. We'll try and make that work at some point.
What's a folk moving about? Fairly. Is your majesty fair? What's a folk fair?
We'll send out one more scouts to make sure we found everything. Looks like we missed a couple things back here. All areas revealed. Okay, so we're gonna have to go... Oh, we missed the tree. Okay, so we're actually have to go back and grab some things real quick here.
One evening, soldiers brought before Meve the elf she had saved from a lynching. It seemed he had been the fiend who had poisoned the water barrels from which several soldiers had drunk, then suffered and died.
Yes, I did it. And I regret it not one bit.
Seethed the elf.
Nilfgaardian, Temerian, some brute from Lyria, you Dwan are all alike. I detest you. All of you, your filth for what you wrought with my brethren. I'm proud. I am that even a few of your kind perished at my hand. Hail and Shay.
Meve pursed her lips into a thin white line. Reynard knew the expression. It did not bode well.
I should drag you to the capital, hang you high in the market square.
Meve said through gritted teeth.
Yet this you would want, am I right? For your folk to speak of you? For your folk to remember? Well, you shan't have it. You'll hang here, in the middle of nowhere, with but crows to witness it and then pick at your eyes.
It was a summary execution. No sentence was read, no last wish observed. The elf's corpse then hung long at the roadside, as none came forth to claim and bury it.
Well, there he is now. Good job, Mr. Elf.
We welcome you home, your majesty. Prince Willem awaits you. Good you've returned, man. Prince Willem...
Here's our signpost. So we should be right at the end. Okay, we're gonna go grab the stuff we missed real quick. And I might fast forward this part, but then we'll go to the destination.
Your Majesty, you return. Our prayers, Your Majesty. May the Mother God...
Okay, so we came back here. And there was something to pick up here, right? We got the propaganda. Alright, let's just grab the couple things we're missing. We got that. The guy on here in this tree. So that will be next. We'll do that. We have to figure out how to get into this inner courtyard. We didn't go down here, that's what it was.
Thank you, Your Majesty, on our own behalf and on that of our pilgrims. Thank you, Your Majesty.
And what was that over here?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty, on our own behalf.
And what do we have from the tree?
Of our pilgrims.
Offering. This is it. This is the piece of the card we're missing. Yes, we're leaving the offering. Now we got Lyrian Horn. Good, good, good. We wanted that. We knew we were missing a piece of a card. And we look at Lyrian Horn. Boost 2 allies. Boost allies by 2 and damage enemies 2. That's a lot of potential damage. Let's go with... take the bomb out, because this kind of doesn't synergize. There's a big AoE boost, and we have a lot of swarm, so this seems good. Seems very good. And now we have to go... something in this town, and then we have to get some stuff down here, and that's it. Alright, we'll go to this town first. Yeah, in this courtyard, graveyard area. Must have missed something. Right here. And then, we've got to go down here. Oh, we missed this. Then this. And we should go down here, and there's a shrine, so we can make sure we got good morale. Down here, and over here. Here's that shrine. Like that. Then here's the thing we missed. That should be everything. Just double check. Yep, that's it. So we'll go over here. Go to the tent. What do you have to say, Mr. Chronicle guy? 8 of the 10 golden chests. We need 2 more. Alright, we'll take a look at our maps then. I think they're in the command tent. Alright. So we have to find Peasant's map still. There's a field with a hay bale at the end. We need to find that. Field with a hay bale. That's very specific. This is the inventory button, right? Should take us right to it. Okay, so it's a rectangular square field with a bunch of hay bales at the end next to some trees. Actually, we can check down here. No, it's gonna be moving on.
Home at last, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm. We shall not enjoy...
Square field. Hay bales and trees. Where do we think that is? Alright, well, we're gonna find this.
Rather die than tell him she would.